Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name is John McDonald, and today we're going to revisit this interesting container. Now, I was having a bit of a tidy out in my workroom, and I just came across it. I got this when I was over in Holland, and essentially it's a wine glass, but it's upside down, and it's actually a vase. So we have a hole here, and we have a hole in the base. Now, I will just post the pictures of the box and that at the end of the video, so you can see where it's came from. But it comes from Bloomendroom, and it's perryglass.nl. So a really interesting container and something that we can have a little bit of fun with as well. So first thing I'm going to do is add some water. Now, the only thing I would say about this is it's an interesting vase, but it could be interesting cleaning it if you're going to make use of it. But I think also it would make a really good gift idea. So I think it has lots of different uses. So we've got a hole here, we've got a hole here, and I've got a little range of flowers. I've got a few little grasses, got a little bit of lavender, a little bit of fern. So this is an asparagus fern. A little bit of this tradescantia because I really like the colour, and these calla lilies are our main flower. I've also got one little dahlia that I had in the garden, and carnation that I've taken the centre out to make it look a little bit like a lisianthus, but I'm not sure if we're going to use that yet. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our calla. Now this one is actually, it's not got a good stem down the bottom here, so I'm going to use this one as our main flower. With callas, they can be a little bit fussy, and we really don't want to have any damage on the stem. And the reason for that is that the stem will just start to turn, and it'll be damaged. So there's no point in doing it and then finding that it's not going to last. So we're going to add our little bit of foliage. Now this is going to be the interesting thing with this is there's not a lot of space. So essentially there's a limit to what you can put in it. And in a way that's actually really, really good. That means that you can make something quite interesting quite quickly, but also with minimal materials. See, these are kind of like little grasses that have self-seeded in my garden. I think they're really, really cute. And we do want to give this a little bit of a lightness as well. I think the lavender is a great idea for bringing a little bit of perfume. And this fern, I really thought would be good for adding a touch of contrast, so really a contrast of texture. So this is maybe the problem with this container is that it tends to because the holes are on one side, we're getting that visual weight to one side as well. So what I'm wanting to do is try and bring some of these elements over a little bit so that it's not all to one side. And I really think we're going to be a little bit squashed for putting this in, but we'll give it a go. I think when you've got like a bud vase type arrangement or opportunity, it's just about finding interesting materials. And I think we've got that here. I do want to use this little dahlia as well, just because it's so cute. So maybe we can just slip him in and have him down a little bit. I want to just get something to tie this to here. So I'm thinking a paper covered wire would be the ideal thing. I'm not so keen on this sitting out. That just does the job. And I think that just brings it back in line, which is good. So it's an interesting little container. I was really glad that I came across it again because it's quite interesting seeing things that you haven't necessarily used for a while. Now that's actually quite interesting, is just doing that with the grasses. Yeah, I like that. Could even add a little bit more grass. So you could have fun playing with something like this. But I think if you were a restaurant or you're looking for something fun for a wedding, then this could give you something that will be really a little talking point on the tables. Not so keen on him. And that is it. There's literally a limit to what you can put in because of the size of the container and what there is. But something really funky and really different. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We've got videos on a regular basis and we'd love you to join us for our next design. If you haven't already subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. That way you keep up to date with all our new videos. And if you can give it a like and a share, that's even better for the channel. Now, we've got new videos regularly, but if you want a little bit more inspiration, if you click in the description box, we'll post a link to one of our previous designs and you can get a little bit more floral magic. So until the next time, take care and we hope to see you soon.